What's up, buddy? It's the end of the year and I want to just talk. First of all, I want to thank you all for an amazing 2025. I mean, my biggest goal ever for a YouTube channel was to reach 1,000 subscribers, and we did that, I think, halfway of the year. So I'm really thankful for that, for all the love you've shown me. I always love to hear about things I can change in my videos to make them better for you all, as long as it's done in a normal manner. If you just explain it and why it is a bad thing for you or why it could be better, I'd love to listen, read it, incorporate it into my next video, and we can continue. We can continue making even better and better videos. While on the topic of videos, the main reason for me making this video is there are going to be some changes to the channel, mostly to the format I'm making videos in. Don't worry, I'm still staying in the horror niche. I'm still going to be doing analog horror, still horror games. It'll just be a little differently. I'm kind of, I don't want to say burnt out, that's a big word. I'm kind of done with reaction and playthroughs and what I call basic content. And that might have been shown through my videos that I can't really express myself in the way I want to while reacting. And when I'm reacting, I feel like I'm not adding enough to where that video is worth to watch. And not to get philosophical, but I mean, time is the only currency you can't have more of. So with an analog horror video or a horror game where it's like an hour and a half, I might only have bits and pieces there of me actually reacting or playing, and just mostly me talking about the game, the analog horror, theorizing, analyzing. I feel like I can get my thoughts about, for example, an analog horror in a 10 to 20 minute video, when now they're an hour and a half, because I react to everything. And I do try to cut out all the dead air, but sometimes there's just so much in a story, and I feel like I could just do so much more with just a short video about purely a single topic, a theory, a character, an analog horror. So that will be the biggest change. Now, I don't know if I will do this change immediately, like from now on, no more reactions, no more playthroughs, or if I will slowly phase it out. That I'm not sure of yet. And I also just want to incorporate more other horror things, horror movies, horror shows, just add some more stuff that I love to talk about. I mean, lately, Welcome to Derry wrapped up its season 1. And I've got a lot of thoughts about that, a lot of theories. I love Pennywise as a character, so I want to talk about it. But I feel like I haven't introduced things like horror shows, horror movies to the channel. I'm mainly focused about analog horror. But that's going to change. I just want to set myself free of a single sub-niche, focus on horror. The channel will always be horror. But I want to give myself the freedom to do everything inside of horror. Now, what are some potential videos that I want to make? Well, I still want to theorize about the finale season 3 of Vita Carnis. I think Darian Quilloy announced yesterday that there will be 3 videos that are coming out of season 3 at some point, and I hope he doesn't rush them. I hope he takes his time. It has to be good. It's the season finale, but I just want to theorize about what those 3 episodes could be, how long they could be, what each episode covers, and the ending. So those types of videos, mixed in with I want to talk about Pennywise as a character, why I find him so fascinating, and the reason why he still loses to a bunch of kids while being a cosmic entity. And something for games. I will still play through them, but if I actually upload a gaming video, it would be either a marathon or a challenge, and then it will also be like 50-50 of just me talking, voiceovering, and the gameplay itself. I thought about going back and beating all FNAF games. I thought about, can I beat all Resident Evils before the new one releases in February, I think? Which I probably won't reach, but, you know, gotta keep the brain juices flowing. I just don't want to feel the need to perform or entertain while I'm watching an analog horror or playing a game. Since, for me personally, this might be different for every other person or every other YouTuber, but I feel like when I'm watching an analog horror or a horror game, and the story is interesting, it's mysterious, or maybe even the scariness, the jump scares, I feel like I can't get immersed into it enough as I want to be, because I know there's a camera watching me and I have to perform, because this will be used as my video. I need to react, I need to talk, and I don't want to force that out of me. Because what I've also noticed in my own videos is some of the times there's just minutes long of me reacting to something, and there's just nothing. There's a lot of story being told, but nothing too interesting to talk about. So I'm just like, oh yeah, oh, he did that, oh cool, oh, what would that happen? I just don't like that. I feel like I can get my thoughts and theories across better in like a 15-minute video rather than a 1.5 hour reaction. This doesn't mean that you will never see me react to anything again or never see me play again. It would just be smaller, only very important chunks, or if I have a natural reaction to it, inside my analytical review, essay videos, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, that will be the change of next year, and I hope to bring the channel up another level with that, and hopefully introduce a lot of new people to the channel. I just want to thank you all again for this past year. It was amazing, and all the feedback I've got, which I can use to make my videos better, so you should keep doing that. If there's something in my video that just isn't good or not good enough or feels a bit lacking, point it out. And if it's just done in a normal way, I'll definitely read it and think about it for the next video, and we can just keep making each video better and better and better. This will probably be the last video of this year, so I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and we're gonna make a banging 2026 together. All right, see you on the next year.